the whole video.
I'm Georgia, and I'm on your mind.
I'm Majenta with a J, and as we approach the finale, my reign of terror is about to end.
I'm Civilization, and I'm that skid mark that you thought was just butt sweat.
We're Face Down Queens, and welcome to Fashion Photo Review! We're super excited to have Civil back with us. She was one of our favorite guests earlier this season. Yes.
The cricket noise.
Or if you're a man to play with, you say, hold for pause.
Hold for pause!
We are here to recap and review the fashions of Boston Drag Gauntlet Cycle 2 Challenge 9. We'll be reviewing all 5 contestants who were challenged to redo a prior performance that didn't go so well, and then also do a fashion look using unconventional recycled materials. Georgia, kick us off. Who's first?
First up, we've got Plain Jane and her performance look.
So she was redoing her Black Magic performance. You guys ready to flip?
Yes.
Let's flip. Yes, this was a good look. 10-10 queen.
Yes. She looks expensive. Bottom line, point blank period. Like, there's nothing wrong with the fit. There's nothing wrong with the accents, with the details. The color blocking is really, really great. The hair looks good. Makeup looks good. She looks phenomenal. She looks phenomenal.
I absolutely agree. It's a really fucking good look. The only thing that for me kind of kept it from being a queen is because then I feel like I'd end up giving out multiple queens this episode, and I want to kind of save them for later
The
on.
standard is high this week.
I think
We've
so
got
as
some good
well.
looks. Yeah, I loved this. It was also great to see her in something that was not showing off as much figure. Just give us a little variety.
Yes. And she really sold it in it too in the performance.
Yes, she did. The choreography with Harlow Havoc. Who's super talented choreographer.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Next up, we've got Plain Jane in her runway look.
The recycled material is shocker, people, zip ties.
Let's flip. Tens across the board.
This is the most edgy I've seen her look the entire competition. Like, she looks fucking cool, which is not something that I really say too often to describe her aesthetic. I always find myself saying, oh, she looks beautiful or she looks pretty, but this to me looks like cool. Like, it's a different, I think she's showing a different side of her.
It's giving me big... I was gonna say big dick energy. But yeah, I mean, she looks super cool. It was great. The only thing that I can criticize is that, and Valencia said this at judging, is like the zip tie thing has been done many times, but she just pulled it off so well. It's hard for me to really criticize.
I pretty much agree with what's been said. She looks really great. She looks cool and very like edgy, but still polished.
Okay, who's up next, Georgia?
Atlas.
Let's flip.
Oh.
776. Okay, so that's not bad, but it's not amazing.
So yeah, she looks, as always, really good. Like, especially hair and makeup. Just in terms of judging just the fashion, it's a look suited to fit her performance. And so it functions in that way, but it's not just exciting as a look, basically.
Yeah, I definitely think it's more of like her as a character, probably. But of course, like, hair, mug always looks stunned. It's just basic. Okay, you kind of look like a scientist. Is that what the point was?
Yes, she looks like a severe scientist bitch, but scientist isn't exactly like high impact visual. Yeah. I think there was something in her head that just was not being conveyed to people.
Yeah. So next up we have Atlas's runway, recycled runway look.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's flip. 5, 6, 7. As an unconventional materials look, I applaud the use of hair rollers. Like, she was very genuine about following that directive. I feel like she needed maybe like 3 times as many rollers or something to give more volume, so you couldn't, like, you can see through it in places.
In terms of construction of a garment, I just feel like this isn't executed very well, and that's my problem. I think the idea with the curlers is a good idea, but like you said, I think she needed to add more because you can literally like see through it, so it's not really like creating an illusion at the bottom. I like the the little headpiece. I think that was a good idea. I like the idea of the colander.
I wish she had actually, on the runway, taken off the colander and the wig net and had like an amazing do underneath.
That would have been sick.
Because it would have been like, look, that's what these fucking rollers can do, bitch. Yeah.
The execution wasn't there.
Yeah. Sadly, Atlas did go home this week, which is such a bummer. She had so many high points in this competition, some of the best performances.
We love you, Atlas, and keep shining, baby.
Yeah. Who's up next?
That's Binks.
You can't tell she was Jeffree Star. But
okay. I do like this look. Again, it's kind of that same situation that Atlas has, where she kind of like wanted to play a character, but this one I think landed more successfully than Atlas's, because immediately when I saw her in all white and I saw that pink wig with those pink fucking thin ass brows, I was like, you're Jeffree Star. And she was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think her aesthetic works well with doing Jeffree Star. So the gender fluidity thing is working in her favor here. I mean, she did a really good impression. Like, when it comes to Snatch Game, when we critiqued her, we felt like she didn't look like Cruella de Vil, which was her character. She definitely looks like Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I think it's successful as an impersonation, but not the most exciting look as a look. So, next up we have Binks and her recycled materials runway.
Y'all ready? Let's flip! Boop. Ooh, I gave this one a queen. I thought of anybody, Binks did the perfect combination of genuinely using unconventional materials and making it look fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The skirt out of Vogue and, you know, fashion magazines was so on brand, so brilliant for her. I was just really blown away. So she was in the final lip sync. She tore this dress to shreds as part of the emotion of the song. And this probably took many, many hours to make.
The commitment.
Yeah, so like, she made something beautiful and then destroyed it in order to stay in the competition. And that, like, queen for that.
Mm-hmm.
That was something special.
I think it's a really great look too. It was really sort of well constructed, and as you say, the sort of commitment to doing the unconventional materials was strong. Like, I like that the outfit has a focal point in the skirt, but the rest of it then just feels like an afterthought.
I really do love this look. I love the fact that she made it herself, and the best feature of this look is not the look itself, it's when she walks. Because what you can't really tell in the picture is that all of these pictures on her hoop skirt are safety pinned on, which means that they're very loose. So whenever she was moving, all of the pictures were swaying side to side to side to side, and it was honestly mesmerizing to just watch her walk in this. I thought that was real. I haven't seen really anyone do anything like that. I think she did a phenomenal job and she looks fantastic.
So next up, we've got KIRBIE fully loaded. In her performance look, she's redoing the very first week where she was a swamp warrior.
Let's flip. Eight across. Oh my god.
I don't get Swamp Warrior immediately, but it's the little details on it that lead me there, because I can see that there's a story there, and she did put that and kind of made it a little bit more cohesive. Also, her number was really good.
And the other thing that I really liked about her number is that, as self-referential as it was, like, it still worked really well as a number. Like, you didn't have, like, if you had missed a week of the gauntlet and you didn't get some of the specific references, the number still worked really well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I did like that she basically took the original challenge and said, I'm scrapping everything and leaving that behind and totally starting over. And I feel like the energy was so much better. The look, I mean, is good, fun, kind of like, you know, gator swamp warrior. It, I think, worked best for the performance. As a standalone look, it's not as exciting as some of the other ones, but it still looks good.
She really brought it this week.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
So next up, we've got KIRBIE fully loaded in her recycled materials runway.
Queens across the board, triple queen.
And that was a swift decision, y'all. We didn't even think about this. It was just like...
there was no prior discussion.
This is one of my favorite looks that I've ever seen on someone in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like, it's stunning. The detailing is there, like, it moves really well, it's really clear. The materials that she is using.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like a statement as well.
I would just like to say this is art. This
Yes.
is art right here. This is how you conceive a look, you execute it well, with also a meaning and intention behind it. High drag at its finest.
Yeah.
I think that this is probably my favorite thing that I've seen on the Gauntlet, period. Like, including my looks. Like,
Period.
Period. Okay? I get the idea that, you know, she maybe not use a little bit more fabric than everyone else, but what makes it so good for the challenge is that the unconventional material she did use were not just irresponsibly placed on there. It was impactful and was intentional, and it worked. It worked really, really well.
KIRBIE should contact Manila Luzon and get a dual photo shoot with Manila's maxi pad look, because they're both iconic looks.
Honestly, at
She's-
Manila,
Yeah.
we need to add her on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Next up, we have She was also redoing the Coven Challenge.
Yeah. Let's flip. Bloop. Oh, 7, 8, 10. Oh, we mixed it up here.
We did. I actually really like the way Marianne looks here because it's a departure from what we've seen from her. I feel like she's in a dress, but this dress has shape to it. It's well constructed. And also, the panel in the front gives it a little bit more shape. I think she looks gorgeous.
She looks really good. And I think it's also a really good redo of the look, but it is a more sort of polished version of that. I do wish that she had, because for that challenge she had that third eye with the eyelash, and I was really missing that.
To redo that challenge, like from the neck up, she was better the first time. Like it was more interesting before.
Yeah.
The outfit, I agree with you, Sybil, that this is a really great shape for her. More styles like this would be great for her. And she looks regal. Like she looks really good.
She looks
Next up is Marianne in her unconventional materials runway.
ready,
Let's flip. Boop, boop. 5, 5, 6.
I like that she committed to the unconventional materials thing. Like her entire outfit is made out of cardboard. A successful sort of unconventional materials look. You're not gonna be like, oh, that's a big cardboard box.
Yeah.
You're gonna like have a second where you're like, what? You know, where you're really transforming and working with the materials in a dynamic way. And this doesn't have that.
Her makeup, her hair, all the accessories with the fake nails, brilliant use of the nails. But same thought with the outfit. Like, it's almost like she either needed to go more the way you were saying of like completely repurposing the cardboard to make a different shape, or be even more literal with the boxiness.
Have be like a cube. Just around.
Or like use like, you know, puffy shoulders that are actually boxes on the shoulder. Or her chest could be 2 little boxes, something like that.
That would be cute!
Yeah.
What she could have done is brought the panels down a little bit more and also gotten one of those hoop skirts that Binks had. She could have just laid the cardboard on top of that and that would have fixed the shape immediately.
So, our winning hand this week is
KIRBIE Fully Loaded!
That one look is gonna go down in Boston Drag Gauntlet history.
Absolutely.
So you better get your ass out to Jacque's this Tuesday for the motherfucking finale of the Boston Drag Gauntlet Cycle 2, and then join us for Pride afterwards. Ding!
Oh yeah, actually, special shout out, all of us will be in a Gauntlet group performance, Cycles 1 and 2, on Pride Saturday, June 8th.
So catch us on the main stage, hoes.
Yeah.
We are on the main stage.
And surprise, I am releasing an album called Before Me. I am sharing a couple songs at the Gauntlet finale. It is a collection of a bunch of songs that I recorded a while ago, before I started drag, and it will be available on all services.
Yeah!
Buy it, stream it, tell me your favorite song.
Also, y'all should like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to our wonderful channel.
Did you have a good time, Sybil?
No, she didn't.
On that note, Bye bye, bitch!
Bye.